Hey everyone, Raffaele from Roxiva here. I've been getting requests to make a video like this for a while now, and I finally have all the lights that I want to be able to do the video effectively, which means I have obviously a Roxiva, a Pandora Star, and a Lucia #3 personal portal. The purpose of this video today is going to be to show you the differences between the products. Now, I am biased. I am a Roxiva distributor, and I am the country importer and sales manager for North America, Canada, Mexico, US. So I obviously prefer the Roxiva, although I have used all of these lamps. And they're all good lamps. They're all well-made products, and they do the job, but for the cost to benefit ratio, which is really what we're looking at here, by far the Roxiva offers way more in terms of features, hardware features, software features, sessions, and capabilities. So I'm going to start with the Lucia here on the left and make my way across. And the reason I'm starting here is because the Lucia has the least number of LEDs. Okay, it has 4. Okay. On their professional model, this model is about $8,000. On their professional model, which is over $25,000, they have 8 LEDs. So 4 LEDs here, 8 LEDs on the Lucia Pro. And they all have the center halogen bulb, which is their patent. They have a patent on the constant light source using a halogen bulb. And back then, because there were no high quality, high power, full range LEDs in the warm spectrum, the only way to get what the halogen bulb did, which was create that warm sunlight glow, was by using this halogen bulb. The technology of LEDs has marched forward considerably, and now we can get the same light spectrum utilizing LEDs as they're using the halogen for. Which makes this kind of no longer a benefit, but kind of now a negative, because this bulb burns out way quicker than the LEDs, and they have to be ordered and replaced. And they also create a lot of heat, which is why the form factor of both this and the professional model is much larger in terms of depth, because there's a lot of cooling that needs to happen when you're running a halogen bulb. Okay. You're going to notice that there is a control knob here on the front. It's a dual function control knob. You can turn it and press it. So that's how you go backwards, forwards, and then select. And then the display screen, 3-level, 3-line display that is showing you what's going on. And this is an orientation like this. It has a stand. I'll get the stand really quickly. I'm not going to attach it right now, but you place your head there, and you can basically do one person at a time with this. So that is, again, one of the drawbacks of the personal portal. It's in the name, it's a personal device. I'll put this back. The Lucia #3 professional model, again, $25,000, does have the ability to do more than one person at a time. But for the sake of comparison, I tried to stay under $10,000 in terms of price comparisons here. At $8,000, this is a single person model in terms of its application. So that's the Lucia. This is the Pandora Star. The Pandora Star is, so before I move on to the Pandora Star, the Lucia personal portal came out in about 2017. Okay. The Pandora Star came out in about 2017 as well. A bit of an older design. It's kind of a stamped metal, a little more industrial looking device. One thing I will give to the Lucia is that it is an attractive device, the case and the design. This uses a Star of David pattern, and it has 12 LEDs on the face. So 4 LEDs here, 8 LEDs on this professional Lucia model, and 12 LEDs on the Pandora Star. I don't know if you can tell by looking at this, But so 3 of these LEDs, these 3 right here, they have a little bit of a different tonality. They look a little bit orangey, and the rest of them look a little more yellow. I don't know if you can tell that in the video. Okay. The ones that are marked with they look a little bit more orangey are the warm white LEDs. And this is back when the Pandora Star was made. These LEDs were pretty good. They had the ability to create a nice warm spectrum, and they're placed in the middle so that, again, you can get that warm glow, similar to what they're achieving on the Lucia with the warm LEDs here in the face of the lamp. So again, 9 cool white LEDs, 3 warm white LEDs, for a total of 12 LEDs on the Pandora Star. The Pandora Star currently has around 63 sessions available according to its website. It's hard to know what the Lucia has for sessions because they keep a lot of these things secret. I don't know. I think it's about 70 sessions is what I've heard available on this one. Both of these have the menu that I talked about. This particular menu on the Pandora Star is a 2-line LCD display, very kind of old school. It's that kind of old car dashboard radio, black on gray display. And there's only one navigation button here that you use to do everything. So you kind of hold it to make it do one thing and then press it quick to make it do another. Both of these are monochromatic displays, meaning they're just one color. And just 2 lines there and 3 lines there on the display. So, what else? Cooling fan here. I believe there's a cooling fan in the Lucia as well. So that's the Pandora Star. The Roxiva, this is the newest design and the most current design. One thing I want to mention about these 2 lamps as I'm moving on to the Roxiva, neither of these lamps have onboard sound. Neither of them have the capability to have sessions combined with sound. Most of the practitioners throughout the years that have worked with these 2 devices have had to figure out musical choices that would complement whatever session they were trying to run for the client. Some of them got really good at it and they did a pretty good job, and they created really nice experiences with blended sound to the sessions. But they were always just trying to get as close as they could because there was no way to combine the sound and the light. The Roxiva is the only device on the market that has fully choreographed sound and light sequences built right into the lamp. Right now, I think we're at around 150 sessions available on the lamp, and many of them have fully choreographed sound and light. And they have also isochronic tones, which support the light sequences, which are very low vibration tones, which we'll talk about later, can be used to drive a sound bed, whether it's a sound bed that you have already or one that you're thinking of getting, or one that I can help you create so that you can get a vibration chair or a vibration table or a vibration bed to make the experience fully immersive. Now, looking at the face of the Roxiva, there are 16 high power LEDs. And in addition to them being high power and very high flicker rate, they're newer technology LEDs than these older models. They also have 8 warm and 8 cool white LEDs, okay? Meaning the 8 warm and 8 cool white LEDs are going to create the full spectrum of color, and we are going to be able to produce an even more close approximation to sunlight when we're trying to get that warm glow happening in a session using the warm white LEDs. And that's a very big success that we've had with the Roxiva, is being able to approximate the look of the halogen bulb with the LEDs now and get that full spectrum light that is so important to these sessions. Looking at the face, there is a fan here, and it's a solid body aluminum construction, very durable. And this solid piece of aluminum goes all the way through the lamp and provides for cooling, which allows it to be very thin. All right. Also, the back. We have our mount. All of these lamps have mounts for tripods or stands, or in particular the individual stand for the Lucia. This is the most advanced display available on any of these devices by far. It is a 4-line display. It's full color, and it has navigation buttons. It has an up button, a down button, and a center button, which can be used to either select or highlight or go forward or backward. The Roxiva has the ability, using this menu, to adjust the sound, volume, and the brightness of the experience when you're in the session. One of the things I really want to talk about here is the ability to control the experience when you're in a session. The Roxiva has the ability to adjust using the buttons, or there's a remote control that we can use to adjust within a session the sound level and the intensity of the LEDs to customize the experience. The Pandora Star doesn't have any capability to make any adjustment to the session once the session has started. And the Lucia does have the ability to change the intensity of the session once it's started. So I'm going to show you the menus on these lamps. I'm going to start with the Lucia, number 3. Okay, as I told you, it is a monochrome display which has 3 lines, and basically you just use this dial knob to select your session, and it looks like if I go all the way down here, there are 59 sessions available on this lamp. So, and basically to select and start, you would just press the button, and then it's going to bring up this menu, which has the session length, and then if you press again, it should start running the session, I believe. Now the Pandora Star. The Pandora Star, again, monochromatic display. It has 2 lines. The text is a little bigger, a little easier to read, but in this particular case, that's a drawback because it also doesn't allow the full description to be listed or to be able to read very well what's going on. To start a session, I believe you just press the button to scroll through all the different sessions. And then when you find one that you want, you just press and hold the button for 2 seconds. It's got a delay timer which counts down. I believe that that's adjustable, and the session will begin. And you can see that the light is flickering. So that's how you start a session on the Pandora Star. But again, no opportunity to make any changes to the light intensity on this device at all. Once the session is going, that's it. You pretty much have to stop it and go back in and change the light intensity by attaching it to a computer and changing the settings on the lamp globally. Okay, and now the Roxiva. The Roxiva has the 4-line display in full color. It has the navigation buttons for up and down, and then the center button to enter and to go back. So just for an example, I can enter, looking at the main menu, you have sessions, settings, file management information, power off, USB drive, and then it starts over again. If I want to enter the session menu, if you've chosen to use the alphabetical selection, you just scroll down until you find the name of the session that you want. And you're going to notice that some of these have headphones and some of them do not. The headphones indicate that there is a synchronized audio track with it. And so let's, for example, we'll say Northern Lights is a good session. They're all wonderful sessions. We want to select it by pressing the center button, and within the menu now we have a lot of options. You can select the middle button and press play and it will begin. There is a countdown timer which is adjustable. You can adjust the number of repetitions, in other words, how many times you want that session to play, if you want it to repeat once, twice, 3 times, and so on and so forth. After playing, you can either do nothing or you can have the lamp shut itself off. This is a great feature if you're using the lamp at nighttime. We have programs that are designed to assist with sleep, and so we can have the lamp turn itself off after the session so that you can go to sleep without worrying about getting up to turn the lamp off. The light level is adjustable. It has 2 modes. It has user mode and it has group mode. In user mode, it goes from 2% to 100% brightness, and in group mode, it goes from 100% to 200% brightness. This is really excellent for doing experiences for many numbers of people, whether they're lying down on the ground or if they're seated in an auditorium and you're at the front of the room. It has the power to be able to deliver an experience to a wide range of viewers. The audio level, it ranges all the way up to 120. And then the audio track. The audio track is usually going to be the same name as the session track. That's how they're connected in the lamp. You have the ability to import custom audio tracks. Now, again, the audio tracks are choreographed to work best with the light session because they are designed together. But there are some cases, for example, we have sessions that don't have audio connected to them that can be used to create custom meditations, custom guided journeys, or hypnosis scripts. In those cases, you can create an audio track that has either your own voice or a professional voice that will do a guided meditation or a journey or a hypnosis script that you can import into the lamp using the USB port here, and you can connect that and now have a wonderful meditation, hypnosis, or journey session that is customized to your own needs. You have the ability to add any session to one of 3 favorites folders. And then we're back to play. And that's it. So, to summarize, in this video, what I've done is I've gone over the main features and the hardware of the Lucia personal portal, the Pandora Star, and the Roxiva RX1. The RX1 is the most feature-rich and powerful device that is available on the market today. It's also the only device that has choreographed audio, so that the experience is much more immersive with the light and sound sequences happening together in an orchestrated fashion. Another great benefit of the Roxiva is because the audio is choreographed to the light experience, it has the ability to use that audio coming out of the lamp to drive a sound bed, which could be a bed, it can be a table, it could be a chair, but there are many devices out there that have the ability to create vibroacoustic feedback using sound inputs. The Roxiva has the ability to drive those devices. And also, I have a video that I can link to that will show you how to create one of your own and have the Roxiva drive it for much less cost than it would to purchase one. Any of these lights will give you a good visual experience. Every one of them in their time, including the Roxiva in today's time, really were a great example of what the technology can achieve. Time marches on, technology marches on, and I'm really happy to be able to represent the Roxiva, which has the latest technology both in the hardware and the software, so that we can provide an excellent value to our clients. Thank you.